Hello everybody. There were a lot of requests after my dosa recipe videos. There was a lot of requests about paper roast dosa. Now this paper roast dosa is not a big deal at all. It is very simple. You have to prepare the basic dosa batter what I've shown you in my recipe. So visit that video. If you have not seen my dosa batter recipe, do go and visit that recipe and then come back to this video. As always, I'm just going to go ahead and ferment the batter with some salt. Once the batter is fermented thoroughly, then I'm going to add some cooking soda with a little bit of water and add all purpose flour to this. Or adding all purpose flour and little bit of oil to this batter gives it a whole new different recipe altogether. You will have wafer thin dosas and you can do enormous recipes with these wafer thin dosas. Normally we have to go to some selected hotels to eat this particular recipe, but if you try this in this step and you follow this step and you try this recipe, you are sure to get your dosas crispy, nice and brown in color, and it will taste really yum. So I've gone ahead and added the dosa batter. I've ladled it onto the skillet, nice and hot skillet. I've seasoned my skillet at this point and then ladled the dosa batter, and I'm going to spread it as thin as possibly I can, because we're doing this in our home. We do not have the commercial equipments at home. We do not have that size of a skillet at home, so manage to prepare a thin dosa as possible as you can. Now you have to add a lot of oil to this, of course, because you're going to fry it and roast it thoroughly to the bottom. So then you have to just cover this and cook this on the top as well. There is a small tip that my mom taught me. Once the dosa is cooked to the top, it's halfway through, then just release the dosa from the skillet, and you just have to leave the dosa there for 5 minutes. And once you leave that dosa for 5 minutes, it will turn nice and brown in color, and you'll have that crispy crunch in that dosa, and it will not break when you have to remove the dosa. So release the dosa and fry it for 5 minutes. Once it's done, you go ahead and serve it with chutney or masala. I'll see you soon with